existing businesses in the port matter as well. Wild Ocean continues to educate the masses on the fishing pearls that are happening off of our coast. It is a challenging business, but two businesses here in the port, Wild Ocean and Seafood Atlantic, are pioneers in making sure that commercial fishing stays alive in the port. This year in our charter update through the legislature, they were protected as businesses that will always have a place and always have berth space in the port. The Busse family is looking to expand and innovate. Companies like ASI, Ambassador Terminals, have operated out of the port for years and have new modified leases to allow them to be competitive in a new world. The Marina District, after what has quite frankly probably been a depression in sport fishing and boating, is starting to see new life again and expansion, and those two will always have a place in the port. Additional changes are things that are underground and sometimes not even seen. Transmontane and World Fuels have invested dramatically in a new bunker line at CT1 to be able to deliver fuel efficiently. New conveyors and hoppers were installed at CT4 for Martin Marietta. Granite volume this year is up 36%. And as projects like the I-4 Super Project kick off, the demand for granite in a state that's sitting on a sandbar are critical. If we don't have granite and rock, we're not building in this new boom that's upon us. But we also made sure that we blend it so that it's not just about efficiency and growth and cargo and dollars. It's also about allowing a business like Grills, which is a treasured landmark that people love to sit on the dock and eat, to be able to grow and enhance their facilities so that each of us can have that balance that we're looking for out of Port Canaveral. We've also spent a lot of money, and the commissioners will verify this, buying back leases this year. But it's important that we take underutilized assets and put them into a new generation. As our chairman said, the port was a dynamic place 20 years ago, but today's uses are different. We need to make sure we create the highest and best use for this asset that's owned by the public. We only become the stewards of this asset, and the obligation is to make sure that it gives back to the community in every way that it can. So new businesses like Parker Brothers and their television shows are now located in the Mullet properties. Enterprise Rental Car rolling out rental car facility on Mullet. And then other properties are being repositioned into autos and distribution, warehouse, and manufacturing. The Cove development is progressing with Sooner. We anticipate in July we'll be moving the developer agreement and the lease to the commission. This involves a 250-room world-class hotel that would be a full-service product. It will have 60,000 square feet of shops and restaurants, and the leasing and the activities for this program are going well. This year, we also entered the auto logistics business. A year ago, it was not even on our radar. And as Alberto came and joined the cargo staff, he introduced us to a new world of opportunity. We proposed a new garage for VW. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, but the good news for Florida is one of our fellow Florida ports did, and Jacksonville is now rolling Volkswagens over their dock. But they're full, and there's no more room in Jacksonville to move additional cars. So we're in discussions with 3 auto processors in order to bring cars into Canaveral, and we anticipate by this time next year there'll be over 100,000 cars rolling over the docks of Canaveral for import and export. An eventual Ro-Ro facility, instead of on the south end, will be looked at in the future on the north side, and just east of this facility you see paving and piping going in so that this July or August the facility will be open to move an initial 3,500 cars through. So if that's 3,500 cars a week, it gives us capacity to grow slowly and conservatively. We've invested in our facilities on the north side. We purchased back the Space Hab building and now have a 3-year lease with an impressive space contractor to be able to help the nation's space program grow right here on the grounds of Port Canaveral. We've widened Payne Way, and we have a new north gate, and the gate to the left is the dedicated gate into the container facility. And we've installed a master storm system. It doesn't look like much, a little pond on the north side, but it's about $12 million worth of pipes and network and grid that allows the entire north side to be developed. We have about two 20-acre sites left on the north side, and the port will be fully developed. Both of those sites are in discussions currently, and that pushes us to need to look for more land.